What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Tavian's World of Reptiles. I hope you are all doing well and taking care of yourselves. So today's video is not a very long one, but yesterday I had a little bit of a scare and I want to share it with you guys. I was hanging out with Luna and I had put her back into her enclosure, and I got one of the doors bolted and then got distracted, and I came back after getting distracted, and I just kind of sat down and was watching TV, and I saw out of the corner of my eye that Luna was actually like halfway out of her enclosure, and I was like, oh, okay, no big deal. At least I was here to catch it happening. I'm here to stop it. I grabbed her, I put her back in her thing, and first I didn't think anything of it, but then I remembered that Ozai was up there where she had actually gotten up to, and in Ozai, in this little tiny canister that Ozai came in, he was up there, and I realized he was no longer up there. And when I looked on the ground, there he was. Now, he had fallen from over 5 feet. At this point, this stack is like maybe a couple inches taller than me, and I'm 5'4", so it's at least 5.5 feet that it had fallen from. And so, of course, naturally, I panicked because I'm like, oh gosh. Oh, is it dead? Is he dead? Am I going to find a dead tarantula in here? So I went outside and I grabbed the container that I had been planning to upgrade him to anyway. I just grabbed a bunch of the cocoa fiber dirt stuff, packed it in real fine, stuck my finger down the side to create a bolt hole, and then I just immediately grabbed whatever I could, which happened to be a chopstick at the time, and I just kind of slowly started pulling out the dirt, and I got almost all of it out before I was even able to see him. And when I finally did see him, he was okay. He was moving. He was just way down deep. And I was struggling to actually get him out from in there because he kept digging in further, and I didn't want to hurt him, but I needed him out of this. And at this current time, I just really needed to check on him. So I ended up like putting this into the new container, which he's in, which is this one right here. So I ended up just kind of like putting this in there and then kind of tapping at it, and then a little bit of a dirt fell out along with him. But he was all right. He's in there. He was not moving much when he first went in, and it was really concerning. I didn't know if he was gonna make it. But then I just put him away and I left him. As you can see, it's very simple. It doesn't even have anything in it. But I was very concerned about his health, so I just wanted to get him out of that. I just need to find him in that mess that he was originally in. So it's doesn't have much in it. But he wasn't moving much when he got in it, but he started to move around after I put him to the side and left him alone for a bit, and he was just kind of circling the enclosure for a while, and then he found the bolt hole, and he's tucked himself in there now. So but he's all good, and he's healthy, and he's safe, and I'm very glad that nothing worse happened and that he didn't perish from that terrible mistake on my end. So I will definitely have to really remember to not allow my focus to slip. When you have reptiles, you have to allow yourself time to remember and stay focused on what you're doing. You can't have too many distractions, or something like that could happen. Now, this was a small thing, and I actually was able to come back and catch Luna in that time. But multiple things could have went wrong with that. The fact that my bunny is out and I walked away from that's the very first time I've ever done that. Left my enclosure open. And nothing happened. She was right here, but it could have, it could very well have been a very tragic situation all the way around. I could have lost multiple animals because of that easy mistake. So I wanted to share those things with you because, as keepers, we make mistakes, and I think a lot of people tend to really rip into people when it happens. But I just think it's important for us to recognize that no matter how long you're keeping, mistakes can happen. I'm over 10 plus years, and I know there's people who've been doing it a lot longer than me, and they post videos when they make mistakes. And it's all about being transparent and sharing those mistakes so that other people don't make the same mistakes, and we can just help each other out by sharing those mistakes. So just try not to rip each other apart when mistakes happen. We want to share those mistakes, and we want to learn from those mistakes. And so that's all I'm doing. I just want to share that mistake that I made that could have been a really bad thing if it had been any longer period that I had walked away from that. It could have been a seriously terrible situation. So anyway, I don't want to keep rambling about it. It happened. Ozai is okay. My rabbit is okay. Luna is bolted away. It is all good. So, but yes, that is all, you guys. You guys take care. Love yourselves. Love your reptile. Love your loved ones. And you guys keep spreading those herbs.